Alright, back to the bike path. So that hotel was another one of those situations where if I'd had a wider lens, probably would have been better. Sort of get a bit closer in. Because it's wider, you can capture a bit more while being close. Anyway, I think it looked alright. Right, I'm not really sure where I am now. I know I'm still on the waterfront. Might maybe cut back into the city. But holy shit, this is such a nice ride. Look at that. This town is beautiful. Just ride my bike all over the place. Bike paths everywhere. Waterfront views. You can see the mountains. Alright, just made my coffee stop. And they did have flat white. And it was fucking delicious. I'm just sort of heading back towards town now. I don't know, I might head in the direction of home, or I might keep shooting, see how I feel. Photography is such a funny little thing. Like it is actually comparable to so many things, like skateboarding or fishing. It's like fishing in the sense, like some days you go out, the conditions are amazing, and you don't catch shit. And then other days you go out and you're just catching fish after fish after fish. Sometimes you're not feeling it, and you go out and you shoot a couple of shit photos and you do nothing with them. Sometimes you just delete them, and then that was your day. But then sometimes you'll be feeling it and you just shoot heaps of photos, and like 50% of them will be keepers, or at least okay. Alright, coming back into the city now. Bit of a tent city happening here.
I thought you used to sound like it.
Damn. It's crazy. I've not seen this part of town yet. If you're into street photography, which I am to a certain extent, definitely don't claim to be very good at it, doing a little trip like this on your bike is definitely not the best way to go out and shoot street. You need to be on your feet with your camera in your hands at all times, like ready, because stuff on the street just happens so fast. So biking around a city trying to be a street photographer is not a good idea. That's sort of not really why I came out today, and why I feel like I'm going to start doing this more. Like I'm kind of seeing the city, seeing the sights as well as shooting photos. I'm just kind of cruising around, seeing what's out there and stopping every now and then, taking a photo. But so far the stuff I'm taking photos of isn't of people. It's not street photography. It is and it isn't. but I feel like this is a good way to get around and see what's out there. But if I was trying to be, you know, if I was out there trying to shoot street, I would park my bike up and go for a walk. But you can cover a lot of distance on a bike. Alright, we're kind of entering downtown now. I'm just gonna kind of keep cruising around. Turned a little corner here, I'm gonna head back down to the water. Look at that. Oh, and this is actually the way I came this morning. I really like the look of this pink building, but the light wasn't on it, but now it is. Might try and shoot a photo of that. This is perfect. The light's shining down the street and directly onto that building there. Having this 35mm but 50 equivalent is not ideal for shooting stuff like this at all. You just have to go so far away. But like I said, you work with what you got. I mean, you can usually find something, some angle that works. But I'm definitely not far off investing in a wider lens and a longer one. But like sometimes situations, you know, that you sort of know there's something there and you can't really find it. You just be patient. Sometimes people can walk through the frame and it makes it more interesting. It sort of adds another layer to it. It's like a house. Looks all cool when it's all like clean and new, but it sort of doesn't have any character until it's being lived in, like till there's life present. And it's like that with sometimes when you take shots, you know that there's something there, but you can't really see it, and sometimes you just need to wait and get some life in the shot, and it changes everything. Well, I'm just going to walk my bike up. It sort of looks like we're kind of in a main shopping area. Probably Government Street. A little bit of action. A few people starting to mill about. This place looks kind of cool. Lolly shops are always interesting because it's just full of colour. I'm just gonna have a little cruise over here. There's like a bus stop with a broken window and people sitting at it. Try and see what I can get out of that. Photography can be so fucking annoying. It's like, oh yeah, there's a good photo, and then a bus will just pull up and sit in the background of the shot and fucking ruin it. Alright. That is it. See, now we're getting to the time of day when there's people like milling about. Dude over there just sitting by himself on a seat. There's like dudes hanging out at bus stops and stuff, which all makes for awesome street photography. But I got this fucking bike on me. As I was saying before, if you're out on the street, don't fucking go on a bike or a skateboard or anything like that. Just a pair of shoes and a camera. That's it. Because it's just too much to deal with. But yeah, I didn't come out today with the intention of shooting street really, so this is how I wanted to do it. I knew that was going to be the case. So all good. It's kind of, you know, however you roll, just opens you up to different opportunities. See things from a different perspective. And today, with the perspective was from the seat of a bike. There's another gorgeous building. And Victoria is really pretty. Looks like we've got some Freemason operation here. Bit of Illuminati for your morning. Parked my bike up, I just rode past this cool car. I'm not one to take photos of old cars. It's like just such a overdone recipe that people kind of just fall back on. It's like, I'll just take a photo of an old car with a film camera and that'll be sick. But sometimes when they're in a cool position, this little help wanted sign, and it's kind of a different story. The sun makes it super awkward because it's fucking right there. And obviously don't shoot into the sun. It's not ideal most of the time. But yeah, it might be pretty cool. Right, I think now I'm going to head down Bay Street, over the bridge, and make my way back home. Salt Chuck. This right here, that is a New Zealand pie company. New Zealand's known for its meat pies. That guy is apparently a New Zealander and makes New Zealand style meat pies. So I'll have to try one of those one day. Alright, we're just about to cross the Bay Street Bridge. Beautiful view. Well, I don't think I really got anything special. But it was a nice ride. It's good to get up early. Wide awake now. Yeah. Man, like I said, it's like photography's like fishing. You don't catch the best fish every day, but you got to be out there trying. Right. I'm gonna go down this hill, and I'll be home in about 1 minute.